impotent to share in nature's mystic act, inapt to feel the pulse and core of things, inapt to feel the pulse and core of things. That is what we are. We are not able to do that thing. Our reason cannot sound life's mighty sea. You see, our will, our instruments, our faculties are so limited. Our reason cannot sound, cannot plumb, cannot gauge the depth of the sea of water. Sound in the sense of plumbing, gauging the water. Round the life's mighty sea, and only counts its waves and scans its foam. That is what our reason does. It is scratching on the surface, you see. It is scratching on the surface, you see. And only counts its waves. That is what science is actually. What is science after all? It is only scratching on the surface, you see. Turning, you see. You hang out a heap of junk and you are kind of scratching here and there and then trying to get something. But that has not really gone into the depth of knowledge there, see. And only counts its waves and schemes. It knows not whence these motions touch and pass. It sees not whither sweeps the hurrying flood. Where this water is going, it has no idea at all. Reason cannot understand that thing. Only it tries to canalize its power. Well, to some extent, you build up canals, you build up tanks and do something here and there, you see. Only to that extent it can do, but it cannot know where this flood is really rushing. It sees not whither sweep the hurrying flood. Only it tries to canalize the power and hopes to turn its course to human end. Well, ultimately, all our efforts are towards human end. We are building a dam, you are building a canal, you are building up electricity stations and all that thing. For what? For human ends, not for divine ends in that sense. But all its means come from the inconscient store. Because all this thing has come from the inconscient store, the store is there. Unseen here, act, dim, huge world energies. See? Inconscient store is full of these word energies. Inconscient store is full of these word energies. And only trickles and currents are our share of that. Our mind lives far off from the authentic light. He is talking of reason, mind. It has absolutely no idea of the authentic light, the true light, the true reason, true wisdom, true knowledge. It has no idea at all that. Our mind lives far off from the authentic light, catching at little fragments to the truth. Again, fragments to the truth, you see. In a small corner of infinity, our lives are inlets of an ocean's full. Some little water is trickling here like that, you see. Our conscious movements have seed origins. We are not aware of them, origins. But with those shadowy seeds to converse hold, no understanding binds our comrade palm. Our acts emerge from a crypt our minds ignore. Because there are word energies. We don't know where from our acts are coming here, you see. You will examine. Our acts emerge from a crypt our minds ignore. The crypt is there, but our mind cannot understand. But our acts, somehow there is a kind of instinctiveness in us that we go by that. We don't go by what the mind is telling. Many times, very often, we go by the instinct which prods you, which tells you to do that thing. When you say that I am in two minds, it means you are gone. You are in two minds, it means that in the case of two minds, if you got two minds, you cannot really take a decision whether you should do this or you should do that. You cannot take it. The only thing which can at that time take a decision is your life force. Life, go this way, and then you go. You don't reason out then. Go this way, and then reason out. So it is something else then which takes decision, not your reason. Reason cannot decide anything at all in that sense, you see. It is always in two minds. Our understanding binds our comrade palm. Our acts emerge from a crypt Our minds, our deepest depths are ignorant of themselves. What we are here for. Our depths don't know what the depths are. We are sufficiently deep, but we don't know what our depths are. Even our body is a mystery shop. Well, even our body is a mystery shop. I will say, it's not only even our body, this body is a mystery shop. It's a huge, big mystery shop. This body is really a huge, big mystery shop. It is the body which has to undergo physical transformation. How it is going to happen now that it is a real, big mystery shop in that sense. We don't know that, you see. What can reason do? What can mind do that? And if the physical transformation has to take place, if the body transformation has to take place, we have absolutely no understanding of our body itself. We have no understanding of the body itself completely. Our deepest depths are ignorant of themselves. Even our body is a mystery shop, as our earth's roots lurk screened below our earth. Earth's roots lurk below earth. See, the phrase is basically, earth's roots lurk below earth. Means there is something much deeper behind this earth itself. The roots of earth are somewhere else. The roots of the earth are in the process of evolution, are in the process of the divine manifestation. These are the real roots of the earth. And these roots are present below it. Below it, you see. The earth is for that purpose, that there has to be a divine manifestation in this world, in this creation, you see. These are the basic fundamental roots of the earth. And earth is not aware of it. Our earth's roots, so these are the roots, below our earth, you see. So lie unseen. Our roots, he is giving an example of our earth's roots, but actually it is a kind of a revelation that after all the roots of the earth are in the possibilities of the earth becoming an expression of the divine. These are the roots. So lie unseen our roots of mind and life. Our springs are kept close, hid within, beneath subconscious. Our souls are moved by powers behind the wall, powers behind wall. What is the wall? Inconscience is the big wall. Inconscience is the big wall. Our souls are moved by powers behind that wall. Prompted. There are powers, and it is they who are moving. And the subterranean regions of the spirit, in the subterranean regions, below the ground, because it's talking of roots, ground, below that ground, you see, subterranean. See how logical the language is. The continuation of the image is very beautiful. Our springs are kept close to beneath, our souls are moved by powers behind the wall. In the subterranean reaches of the spirit, a puissance acts and recks not what it means, using unthinking monitors and cries, and the cause of what we think and feel. So there is that fusion, there is that power which is there behind working here all the while. The troglodytes of the subconscious mind. The troglodytes of the subconscious mind. Troglodytes of the subconscious mind. Troglodyte is the primitive race who lived in holes, in caves, in small little places like that, you see. Primitive cave. Troglodyte, a primitive race. They lived in caves, in grottos, in holes. And, was it? I see. In the troglodytes, the subconscious mind. So that is what happens. ill-trained, slow, stammering interpreters. Slow, stammering interpreters. Yeah, well, they are interpreters all right, but they're stammering all the while. They're troglodytes only of their small task, routine, aware. They are only aware of the surface thing. The troglodyte, the race is there, how to hunt for food, how to go here, how to go there, that is all they know. Of their small task, routine aware and busy with the record in our cell, concealed in the subliminal secrecy, records concealed in the subliminal, which is in the inner part. You have got the subconscious, you have got the subliminal. Actually, it is not subliminal in the sense that it is superliminal. It is above the threshold. Subconscious is and superliminal, above. You see. Subliminal is a common word, but here the sense is a superliminal, above the threshold, above these things. Liminal means threshold. Concealed in the subliminal secrecy, mid and obscure occult machinery, capture the mystic modes whose measured lilt transmit the messages of the cosmic pole. The cosmic force is sending its messages. Telegraphic messages are sent. Dot dash, etc. like that. And you know, now those days are gone, you see. Now those days are gone completely, you see. But they were very popular telegrams, you see. The whole language was, but that is the ingenuity of man, you see. At that time it was something very powerful, sending a telegram, you see. And then they had code words. You want to send a long message of congratulations or a wedding message or something like that. So you just type number 8 and then the entire message will go. You don't have to type the whole message. You see, number 8, number 7, then it will go like that. See, in the bank, they used to have, they have in certain banks a code. Give him a Gibraltar. Give him a Gibraltar. Gibraltar means 50,000 rupees. He would not say 50,000. He wants Gibraltar. He wants. So these are the. How much money I transferred? How much money I transferred? One Gibraltar, 50,000 rupees, like that, you see. So these are the mystic codes of language, of development, you see. Gibraltar. That is the way in which the banks operate inside. They don't give. In fact, in some places, I have seen in a place in Bangalore, huge, big, nice, wonderful restaurant, all that thing. You are sitting there, and then the person who is attending on you, he is taking the order from you. Now, he does not go and give the order directly to him. He will say, and the person at the other end understand what that means. you want masala dosa. Like that, yeah. So they have the code like that. They have the code like that. And then you are the person who is waiting on you, he will do like that. The person at the other end who is receiving the thing, he sees all that thing, he understands, and then he prepares the order for you. Yeah, that's the mystic code, you see. That is the mystic code. That is the mystic code. Yeah. I have eaten in that hotel in Bangalore, you see. Yeah, number of times, you see. Number of times, you see. So that is the mystic code. So they communicate like that. You see. You understand? A whisper falls into life's inner ear. So with all that is, something happens now in the inner ear. A whisper falls into life's inner ear. That Morse code is there. Now, of course, Shivantu has used the old imagery, Morse code. The modern imagery will be of a different kind. The encrypted messages which you send. The encrypted messages which you send. Encryption will be there, you see. That is what you have. in military operations, in all the other secret operations, you send encrypted messages nowadays. You see. So Sheminu, you would have used other image in the modern time. At that time, these were not available, mystic. So Savitri was written before these encrypted messages came into existence. You see. Otherwise, you would have used that kind of a description here.